gift of your touch. Oh, I love you so much. Is there room in your world for me?
His name is Ron Kaufman. He's my son, and this is his story. It's a true story, and it begins as all stories, at birth. 5 years ago, in what seemed like another lifetime, this was my office, where I did advertising campaigns for movies. Most of the time, it was challenging and creative as it was that day, the day Ron was born.
Susie's having contractions.
Jeanette.
I called the garage. They're getting your car out.
Oh, you are a great woman.
Mary!
What?
Luck.
Lots of it.
Well, this one's on the house.
Oh, thanks, Larry.
Okay, Susie. Now, take a deep breath. Okay, let it out. There. Closer together. Where's your husband's on his way?
Hurry. It's okay. It's okay. She's fine. Get her.
Good, Susie. Okay, now deep breathing. All right? And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, Barry.
Oh, Bears is afraid you'll be
Not a
late.
chance. You just follow the music.
Oh, I love his singing.
Well, of course. Birth is a joy. That's why I became an obstetrician. Can you imagine a proctologist singing?
Okay, now, Suze, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
La donne mobile, qual più malvento, ida dietro.
Push me, push. Bring it, honey, bring it. Okay, here we go. Push. Little more, honey. Come on. Yeah. One more time. That's it, Susie, honey. Oh, my God, it's coming. Oh,
Like all miracles, perfect. A perfect baby boy. A perfect baby boy.
Our two daughters are Bryn and Thea.
Mommy, why does Ron cry so much?
Oh, I don't know, baby. I guess because he's restless.
Bryn, at 7, already feels motherly.
He's noisy.
And Thea, at 4.5,
He's very noisy.
is fully prepared to speak her mind. Nancy's 16. Originally, she came to us as a mother's helper from an unhappy home. Now she lives with us, and she's a part of our family for as long as she needs us. And like all of us, she's worried about Ron.
let me hold that little guy, Susie. Oh, come on, won't she? What the pediatrician say?
He changed the formula again. He said it was colic again. Maybe it'll be better this time.
Yeah.
It wasn't. He had 2 ear infections, then became severely dehydrated. Our little boy almost died.
Ron's retaining some fluids now, but he's still dehydrated. As for the ear infection, we'll just have to let it run its course.
Is he dying?
No, he's fighting. And I think he's winning. But, well, both his eardrums have burst. I think you should both be prepared. He may be deaf.
He recovered. He didn't seem deaf. We weren't sure. But the important thing is, Ron was back with us. We all gathered for Ron's birthday party. Me, Susie, Nancy, the girls, my father, and stepmother.
Okay.
All right.
Pop was recording it all for history.
Hey, Ron, birthday boy.
Look at the cake. And then what do you do? Ron, blow out the candle.
Done it.
Susie and I were concerned. He blanked out sometimes, as if nobody else existed for him. But then he'd come back to us like a night rider. The doctors kept telling us he'd outgrow whatever it was. So we listened, at least for now, and watched and waited.
Ron.
Ron! He heard me when I came out here before. I was talking to him. I know he heard me.
Ron.
Ron. Baby, what's the matter, honey, huh? Ron? Sweetheart? Ron?
Ron. Gotta tell you, Barrio, it's a knockout.
All right. Thanks, Grady.
Your husband is outrageously expensive, Susie.
Yeah, but he's so good he's a bargain, right?
Gives the picture a really classy look. I'm very proud of this campaign, Barry.
Thanks, Grady. What do you think of the film?
It'll make money. That's the big answer.
Well, that's the big answer, Barry.
Yeah, but what's the big question?
You know, it really is a terrific poster.
Maybe we should distribute the advertising campaign. Just forget the film.
Maybe we should just forget the party and the screening and go home.
Great idea.
Hey!
Gotta run, Grady. Got a hot call from Coppola.
Yeah, he's got Redford, Newman, Hoffman, and Streisand.
And a big cameo for Gary Cooper.
He's dead.
That's why we gotta hurry.
Raunchy? Sweet baby? Oh. Oh.
Ron, we're here with you.
Baby. Sweetheart. I suppose they'll say that this is just a normal phase they'll grow out of. Well, I don't buy it. I've been through chicken pox, measles, strep throat with the girls. This just doesn't feel right.
All right. We'll take him for a complete series of tests tomorrow. I'll take him to the children's hospital.
Well?
Your son does not hear.
Well, maybe he's too young to understand the test.
There are involuntary reactions to sound. Pupils, eyelids, the skin. Now, with your son, there weren't any.
But he does respond to sound. I know he hears, sometimes.
Now, I won't argue with you, Mrs. Kaufman. But right now, here, today, your son does not hear.
Da, da, da. Mommy, are you a sculptor or a sculptress?
Well, I guess I'm neither one. I'm just me.
Raunchy?
Do you like spinning the plate? Watching it spin? Would you look at me if I took it away?
He's inside of his head, Mommy.
My son. It would take research, digging, probing, reading, searching for answers.
Hi, Barry. Sorry to disturb you.
Oh, that's all right. What's up?
Daddy, I'm going to sleep over at Joni's house, remember?
Of course I remember, of course.
I'll bring her back tomorrow.
Why can't I ever have a sleepover?
Oh.
When you're a little more grown up. Goodbye, Daddy.
Goodbye, honey. You have a good time.
Okay.
Bye, sweetheart.
Barry, how's it going with Ron?
Sometimes I feel he's just slipping away. Ron, you can hear, but only sometimes. You can see, but only certain things. Nothing else. Archie? Where are you? Where do you go? Where? Suze, I think I found something.
What?
I'm not sure. I picked this up from the University Medical Library. Who does this sound like? Antisocial and aloof patterns of activity. No verbal communication. Appears blind and deaf at times. Hypnotic preoccupation with spinning, rocking, and repetitive movements. The appearance of looking through people.
What are you saying?
Autism. All the descriptions fit.
Brain damage? Is that what you mean?
I mean, all the descriptions fit Ron as an autistic child.
No. No. You're just guessing, Barry. Autism, autistic. What does that mean?
He's alone in his own world.
I know that.
Suze, I mean literally in his own world. He can't handle the input from ours, all the colors, movements, sounds, so he's blanked it out. In Ron's world, the only living creature is Ron.
But he knows me, us.
Suze, in his world, we're just objects. He literally doesn't know we're alive.
But we feed him. We can take care of him, love him.
Food comes from you, or it comes from a refrigerator. He rocks in my arms or in a crib. It doesn't make any difference. He can't tell the difference. He hears sounds, engines, music, people talking, dogs barking. It's all the same. He can't tell the difference.
Okay. So what else does the book say? Barry, I want to know.
Infantile autism. Considered the most irreversible of the profoundly disturbed and psychotic. Another book called it a brain disorder where thinking and perception never come together.
Okay. But we don't really know that he's autistic.
No. But we have to find out.
Yes, he's a classic case of autism.
But why Ron?
We don't have any explanations as to why this happens to one child and not another. What we do have is a diagnostic list of autistic behaviors. And Ron exhibits 12 out of the 13 key actions. I don't think we've ever had a positive diagnosis of autism in a child so young. It's remarkable.
Is there any treatment?
Oh, there are complex of treatments. There's workshops, therapy sessions, modification techniques. It's a long, difficult process.
Well, when do we start, Doctor?
Oh, but we don't take children until they're at least 3 years old and toilet trained.
But by then Ron will be 10 times harder to reach.
Mrs. Kaufman, he is already almost impossible to reach, and that will not change. There will be no difference if we were to begin now or 2 years from now. At best, Ron will learn a few minimal tasks, if you're lucky.
Wait a minute, Dr. Field. Are you saying that autism is not curable? It's not treatable?
I'm saying that we can't offer you much hope. I'm sorry.
I hate that label. Autistic child. Classifying him, putting him in a box, slamming the lid down. Ron isn't in a prison. He's at peace inside that world of his. We just have to show him a way out.
Sometimes when I'm with him, it's like trying to find someone in a funhouse mirror maze. I see him. I try to touch him. It's just a reflection. My hand doesn't reach. But I know he's in there somewhere.
But how do you reach through the glass without shattering it?
There ain't quick answers.
I'm not looking for a miracle. Just a beginning. Just a place to start.
So I've asked Dr. Ramsey to sit in on this one. He's our chief of psychiatric services with a specialty in pediatrics.
Thank you. Now, we would like to examine the boy alone, if you don't mind.
Excuse.
Mr. and Mrs. Kaufman.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Ms. Markham, and I'll be the social worker assigned to your case. Won't you sit down? You know how it is, always forms to fill out. Now, father's name.
Barry Neil Kaufman.
Place of birth.
New York City.
Father's name, mother's maiden name.
Ms. Markham, we've done this. We filled out forms. What does this have to do with Ron?
Well, I don't decide that, Mrs. Kaufman, but we do require this information.
My father's name is Abe. Abraham.
Did either of your parents have a history of mental illness?
No.
Has either of you had a nervous breakdown?
No, but give us a few minutes.
How did you meet?
In the beginning?
Yes, we'd like a profile of your courtship, marriage, that sort of thing.
Well, a friend introduced us. I was nervous. I was 17.
As opposed to me, a sophisticated man of the world.
After our first date, I couldn't stop thinking about him. I had this sense of inevitability. It was silly. But I put it down on paper. I wrote it down in a letter. I don't know why, but I have this feeling that I'm going to marry you, and I'm not all that sure that I'm delighted about the idea.
What a cunning ploy.
It was not.
It was, too.
And it worked, in a way. My God, I was terrified. And I told you, you can't marry me. I don't know who I am yet. I'm angry, I'm egotistical, I'm complicated, I'm trouble. You don't want to get involved with me.
Right. But then what happened? What do you think? Kept telling me what a lousy risk he was until I married him and found out he was right. He was arrogant, egotistical, troublesome.
But a fantastic lover. And we lived, interestingly, ever after. Okay?
Yes. There'll be just a few more questions.
Autistic? No eye contact. Language and socialization skills, infantile. Your son functions at less than 1/3 his age level.
We set his IQ at
Below 30.
Okay, but can you help him in your program?
Not a child this young. Perhaps in a year and a half.
But why not try now? If we could just make contact.
Mrs. Kaufman, at best, Ron will only function minimally. He probably will never talk. To hope for more is destructive fantasizing. Accept the truth. Perhaps later, we can talk about placing him in a facility.
Facility? You mean an institution? A psychiatric prison?
It's very melodramatic, Mr. Kaufman.
That's very clinical, Dr. Wills. And that's the problem here. You're discussing an intriguing case of infantile autism. I'm talking about our son.
Mrs. Kaufman, surely you can't agree with this attitude.
No, Dr. Ramsey, I don't. I think that my husband was unforgivably polite. Oh, I hate them. I really do. They're so cold and unfeeling. Just can't stand it. Ah!
Feel better?
Not yet. I just need something different. I need something to warm my soul.
Coming up.
This is really crazy. Just been told our son's a basket case and we're sitting here drinking champagne.
Isn't it better than getting angry or feeling guilty or asking why this is happening?
Bears, it is happening.
Yeah, but it's happening to us now. Suze, can you imagine trying to cope with this 7 or 8 years ago?
I don't even want to think about it.
We're different people now. We've chosen to live a certain way with love and acceptance. You can deal with this now.
I know.
But remember, we just started to ask for help. We'll make lists. We'll check out every possibility. Somebody's got to have some answers.
Answers. Yes, I see. And where is it in Baltimore exactly? Uh-huh. Could you give me that address just one more time? I'm sorry. Uh-huh. 06. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, I got that. And I would appreciate anything you could send me, specifically on autistic children. Yes, I've got it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Mommy, what did Dana's mother mean when she said Ron was a tragedy?
Well, I guess that Ron's different from other children. And she thought that was bad. sometimes when people talk about a situation that they'd feel bad about if it ever happened to them, they call that a tragedy. Do you think it's bad or sad that your brother's different?
No. I mean, is it that he can't talk? It's hard for him.
That's right. Ron's just sort of lost. He's inside himself. I guess because that's where he feels most comfortable.
Is he sick?
No, we don't like to think of him as sick. He just sort of has a lot of trouble understanding things.
When will he get better?
I don't know. That's the truth, Bryn. We're going to try to help him, to reach him. We're going to try.
Can I help?
Babe, you know you're already helping. Can you get that, honey?
Come on, you pumpkin.
Hey, what are you doing home so early?
Well, I wasn't doing much good at the office, so I hit a few libraries. Research.
Daddy, Daddy, Daddy!
Ooh, that's pretty. That's real pretty. Hi, Ron. This is your father speaking. How's it going?
Oh, terrific. There's a place that has sensory stimulation and patterning in Baltimore. And then in the Midwest, there's a clinic that works almost entirely with autistic children. And I didn't get through to the Institute in San Francisco.
Why not?
The line was busy. I'll get to it.
Look at him. Serene. I wonder what's in his world. It's so much more fascinating than ours.
Maybe someday he'll tell us.
Could just get through to him. Just once make contact.
What about the Fredericks Clinic? Did you make the appointment with Dr. Danner?
I forgot all about it. I was so busy talking to Baltimore.
Suze, you know every lead is crucial.
I know that.
Well, maybe you should make a list.
Barry, I don't need to make a list.
It's important, Suze. You read the article on Dr. Danner.
I know how important it is, Barry. I know just how important it is. Now stop pushing at me. Just stop pushing. Okay, what is it?
A peace offering.
No jokes. You can't keep pushing at me, Barry. All these lists, research, phoning. I'm doing the best I can.
I know that.
Bull. You're running me like you run your business.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You are not my business. You are my wife. And I'm sorry I pushed you.
I know. It's just that sometimes I'd like to forget I'm a grown-up. Sometimes I think I'm responsible for the way Ron is.
Susie, don't.
You know how I have my conversations with God? Well, before the girls were born, all I asked was that they be healthy. It's all I could think about. And then when I got pregnant the third time, all I could think about was how much I wanted a boy. A son. I just asked for a son. I never once thought to ask that he be healthy.
You think you did it?
I don't know.
Now, Suze, you asked for what you thought was important. That didn't mean you didn't want a healthy boy. I think with all his brains, God knew that. Huh. Oh, baby.
Everybody, can I have your attention, please? Pop, Roz, Herb, everybody, please. Oh, Herb.
You're being very formal tonight, Barry. What's up?
We have a little favor to ask.
Granted. Where's the liverwurst?
No. Herb, Susie and I are going to be visiting a number of clinics. Special schools that treat autism and... well, we're going to be away from home for a while.
And you're recruiting substitute mummies and daddies.
What a way to put it.
Well, I'll be here, but we all thought
You don't have to be scared. We'll show you where everything is.
Well, in that case, we got a deal.
Barry, Susie, I'm flattered you asked.
Of course. Now, wait a minute. I don't think you really understand what we're asking.
We just answered. Now, just one question.
Name.
When do I get my liverwurst?
Coming up, Barry.
Barry, it's up. Oops. Barry.
Yeah, Pop.
I want to tell you, I'm very impressed. You and Susie are handling this thing very sensibly. Businesslike.
Thanks, Pop.
Now, look here, if there's anything I can do...
Thanks, I'll ask. I got no shame.
Well, good. Let's hope to God he can be helped.
We headed out like explorers in a strange jungle. First place was a special school. They used behavior modification and diversion therapy.
Now, this is one of our classrooms. We have several.
No!
The treatment is aimed at resocializing and discontinuing deviant and undesirable behavior.
Don, eat the food with the spoon. Don, eat the food with the spoon.
No!
I know it seems severe, but that child will eventually learn to eat with a spoon, although he'll probably never talk or relate to others.
Don, eat the food with the spoon.
The football helmet is to protect his skull if he slams it against the wall.
Does he do it a lot?
He's fractured his skull 3 times in the past 2 years. The abrasions on his scalp required 197 stitches. He's self-destructive. How old is your child?
Ron's not quite 2.
Oh, well, then you probably have time before this sort of thing comes up.
What are they doing to that little girl?
She's being timed out. When a child's behavior becomes disruptive, we remove them from the group and isolate them briefly. It's a disciplinary measure. Well, I'm happy to have been of help. The administrative offices and exit are right out this way.
Thank you.
Our guidance techniques help children relive infancy. We're bringing that child through the crawling phase. And with this one, we're simulating the womb experience. We'll be going this way next.
I hope what you have seen is useful, Mr. Kaufman, Mrs. Kaufman. And when your child is 1 year older, we'd be happy to evaluate him.
Well, thank you, Dr. Sanders. We would have liked to see more than one child.
I understand, but you see, we respect our patients' privacy. And besides, laypersons don't always understand the technical details. Have a good trip.
Thank you. What? Here's. What are you doing?
Suze, I know a PR job. It's me. Electric shock equipment.
God, Bears, I've had enough. Let's get out of here. No.
Just sit right there.
It's junk. It's garbage. It's cheap pornography. What's wrong with selling the movie?
The client wants to hype it
Yeah,
up.
well, you tell the client. Ask the client if he realizes that a lying campaign isn't poor ethics, it's dumb economics.
Barry, you know what he's going to say.
Okay. Tell him to see me. We'll argue it out then.
Okay, you're the boss.
Talk about dumb economics. I was in business for 40 years. I learned you give the client what he's ready to pay for.
Sure. Except then he thinks he owns you. I don't intend to be owned.
My son, a professional rebel. Business, lifestyle, even to getting medical help for all.
Pop, I told you what happened, what Susie and I saw.
What you saw? Are you a doctor? How do you interpret what you saw?
No, I'm not a doctor. I'm Ron's father. I saw kids being manipulated, being coerced, being drugged, being shocked. There isn't a medical explanation good enough for me.
What are you going to do? Invent a magic serum?
I don't know what we're going to do, but I do know where we're going to start. Ron's a baby. He's not violent. He's not self-destructive. We want to try to reach him now.
We, you and Susie.
Obviously, nobody else believes they can.
How? How are you going to do it?
I don't know, Pop. I do know one thing. I'm not going to judge his behavior as being good or bad. We're going to start by watching the only expert we have, Ron. We're going to follow him from the moment he wakes up till he goes to sleep. Susie will take notes, I'll take pictures. We'll get a view from every side. How he plays, what he likes, dislikes, what he reacts to, what he reacts against. Because only Ron can give us the answers.
Look, in all these photos,
He's walking on his toes.
He's so beautiful.
Over here and here, he seems to be moving away from the sounds instead of towards it. Those eyes, they just haunt me. We had begun to work with Ron, studying him as the first step to understanding him. We had to find a way of reaching him.
Hey, what? Raj? Raji? Raji. Hey, look at this. Ron? Raji? Hey, Raji, hey. Hey, Raji.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Suze?
Yes?
Oh, I came down a while ago and I saw you. What were you doing?
You mean the rocking?
Yeah.
Bears, that was so strange. I was sitting down there with him, and I didn't know what to do. And I wanted to say to him, listen, it's okay. I'm not judging you. I accept you. But I just didn't know how to do it. And then I sort of let myself go, and you saw.
It was like you were trying to be with him. Where he is. Wherever he is.
I wanted him to know that whatever he does, wherever he is, it's okay.
It feels good. It's good. It's good, Susie. I mean it. Maybe that's the way to get through.
I just wish there weren't so many distractions.
I know. Yesterday, I noticed whenever anybody came into the room, he became even more withdrawn. Now, if we could just find someplace else to work with him.
The door, and the girls, and the phone.
I've got just the place.
Where?
You're gonna laugh. Come on, come on, come
What?
on. Come on.
What?
Come on. You see? It's small, quiet, no distractions. What do you think?
I think it's crazy.
You do?
I think it'll work.
Come on, lady. Don't stand around. We're gonna strip this. This was it. The beginning of, we didn't know what. An experiment, a mistake, a dream.
Hello, Raji. Welcome to your world. It's a nice room, Raji. Yeah, look at that ceiling. Your mama loves you very, very much. And what I'm going to do, Raji, I'm going to sit down real close, but I'm not going to touch you. down real close and I'm going to rock too. Let's see what this feels like, okay?
She was with him constantly, from his waking up to his bedtime. They were together in this quiet place. While Susie worked with him all day, I observed as much as possible. And each night we'd share our observations, following his cues for direction, sometimes talking till 3 in the morning. And I spent special times with the girls offsetting Susie's work with Ron. We didn't know if it would work at all. But Susie knew she loved her son and she wanted to work with him. And I knew the work was brutally hard for her, difficult for all of us. As the therapy continued, we began to keep a record, a log, the journey of Ron. Log, 8th week, schedule, 75 hours per week. We note more facial expression. Ron pushes away from physical contact. He smiles, but only to himself. Always self-stimulating, spinning, rocking. He stares constantly.
It's okay. If you don't want me to touch you, I won't. It's okay. It's okay. Raunchy doesn't want me to touch him, so I won't.
Good morning, Ron. Happy anniversary. It's 1 month. What? Somebody went off somewhere again. That's okay, Raunchy. I'll just tag along. Is that okay? Look at you, you beautiful boy. Look at me looking at you. I love you, Raunchy. Maybe someday you're gonna look at me and you're gonna see that. See me, Raunchy. One day, 1 month, 1 year, 1 whatever.
There's love hidden deep in the warmth of your eyes. I wish I could know what you see. Do you paint your rainbows with colors unknown? Must you be so alone? Is there room in your world for me? Are there feelings worth showing? Are there secrets worth knowing? Will the miracle of love set you free? Is there room in your world for me? I wait by the window with my only dream, and long for the day there will be the sound of your laughter, the gift of your touch. Oh, I love you so much. Is there room in your world for me?
Nice to have your hand touched, Raunchy.
Log, 9th week. Susie's making some progress with eye contact. And Ron shows more interest in puzzles and games. We're starting to use music. I want to do more with Ron. I also want to spend more time with the girls.
Bryn? 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 Hey, not that late.
No, Daddy, I have my books right here.
And nobody just starts crying. What is it? Come on, Pumpkin, there's a reason. Tell me. Some of the other kids, they say anything that upsets you?
Oh, no. I mean, some of them ask questions about Ron. But I explain it's just hard for him to talk to us or look at us or play with Thea and me. It's not that. It was just Karen Jacobson. Her mom came to pick her up and brought her little brother. He was just like Ron, except we were playing with him, and he was having a terrific time. But when I try to play with Ron, he won't. Daddy, maybe it's me. Maybe I did something.
No, it's not you. It's nobody's fault. Oh, Pumpkin. Look, there is no reason to get upset with ourselves or Ron. He's doing the best he can. He loves us. He just doesn't know how to show it yet.
Will he ever?
I hope so.
Hello, sweet baby. Raunchy. Here's some cottage cheese. Yeah, you love cottage cheese, don't you? It's good, Ron. But some music. Listen to some nice classical music.
Tenth week. Far more social interaction. Actually seems to seek out human contact. Still spinning, but can move to music. We ran a language test. Ron now responds to a total of 21 words. Very positive sign. Schedule. 75 hours per week. Susie isn't getting enough sleep. She works with Ron all day and prepares and reviews for hours with me each night.
Anything. Little Raunchy could be any person he wants to be. Any person in the whole world. Yes, he could.
Log, 11th week. Ron more socialized. Beginning to make more contact. But still inconsistent. An enigma.
You know, Raunchy, sometimes I have a feeling this is the world. You and me. Do you know it's Sunday? It's a day of rest. Happy Sunday, Raunchy. That's okay, baby. You don't want me to touch you, I won't touch you. You hungry? You hungry, Raunchy, baby? Here's some food. Okay? It's okay. We'll just rock some now. It's okay, Raunchy.
Trying to touch Ron is like trying to find the most loving part within ourselves. Susie's operating on patience and love, but she's tired most of the time now. I wanted to slow down, take some time off. Maybe Nancy could be trained to help. Susie needs rest.
Tried to reach him through food today. That seems to be the only thing he's interested in.
But each time was the first time. No connections. He simply can't hold it in his mind. When it's out of sight, it's gone. It never happened. He's got to make connections. Would you like some help around here?
I'm okay.
You want to work with Ron for a while, huh? Okay, Archie. Here we go. Come on, we're going to go to work. Okay. Here we go.
I can manage, Nance. Listen, finish your homework.
No, I want to help.
Okay. What else is it? Nance, come on, tell me.
It's just that... You know, Susie, you've got a whole lot to worry about with Ron, you know, and... I don't know you don't need another problem. I'm a whole other problem for you.
Nancy, no.
I'm doing lousy in school, and I don't know what to do about it. It just doesn't seem like anything goes real right for me, you know? And that's not real fair to you and Barry. I've been thinking, you know, and you ought to tell me to leave. I'm really scared.
Oh, Nancy. Now listen, you have every right to decide what you want to do with your life, okay? But we want you to stay, you hear? We love you, Nancy. Get it all out?
I'm sorry.
Listen, Nance. Would you be willing to help me out with Ron?
Oh, could I? You think I could?
Yeah, I think so. You're part of the family. And God knows, I could use the help.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure, I'd love to. Thank you.
Now go finish your homework.
Yeah, okay.
Log. Before Nancy began working with Ron, I spent days talking to her about what we were doing and why. Most important, about an accepting attitude.
Want to show Nancy how to do it? Huh?
Nancy's gonna spin with us, Ron.
Good. Yes.
Oh, you're a good boy. You're getting real good at this. Now watch. Watch. Watch, darling. Can you do that?
Ron was now actively involved in music, more responsive, We've heard about some interesting work being done at the University Research Center on autism. I'm going to follow it up.
Want to try that? Okay, Raunchy, I'm going to put these blocks up here. See? Look. Doesn't that look like fun? You see that? Do you want to help, Raunchy? Here, darling. Here. Okay. Okay, I'll rock with you then. I'll rock just like you do. I love you, Raunchy.
Look at me, Daddy! Are you hurt?
No, honey. Didn't you know bears like to sit on ice, huh? Hey, Bryn, honey. What do you say we take a break, huh?
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Here we go.
Did you know Mommy let me put Ron to sleep last night?
Uh-huh. And I understand you did a terrific job, too. Bryn, what do you think about you and Thea helping out with Ron?
Really? Oh, Daddy. I'd love to. Daddy, remember that day at school?
Uh-huh.
I didn't mean to cry. Really, I didn't. I want to be strong. Strong like you and Mommy.
Crying doesn't mean you're not strong, baby. It's okay to cry.
I just want him to get better.
So do I. Okay, let's skate, huh?
Log, week 14. Ron and Susie are still spinning. Susie's become an expert at his games. Still no verbal communication from Ron. But now there's something very different about him.
Raunchy? You're looking at me. Raunchy. Oh, dear God. Oh, baby, sweet baby, you looked at me. Raunchy, good little boy. Such a good little boy. Yes, you are. Mommy loves you so much, Raunchy. Yes, you're so good. Yes, you are. Mommy loves you so much, Raunchy. Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake, fast as you can. Bat it and roll it and put it in a pan. Patty cake, baker's man.
Log, week 15. It seems to us that Ron's floodgates are open. The progress over this period is breathtaking. Ron was willing to communicate with everyone. He still has no words, but somehow that didn't seem to get in his way.
Put it back in. Oh, you're getting too smart. Hey, that's a good boy. Okay, now.
Raunchy, can you take this out? Good, Raunchy, that's good. Put it down there. Right there. That's good, Raunchy. That's very good. This is a circle, and there's a circle place in this puzzle. You try to fit it in there. Good, Raunchy. You're looking at me. I love you.
We were feeling very good about his progress and wanted to share our knowledge.
Suze, this is Dr. Clark.
Bob Clark, University Research Center.
Well, we're all set and ready to go, Dr. Clark.
Bob.
Bob, I'm not sure what you expect. We sort of worked all this out as we went along. I mean, I don't know how you'll judge it, the idea of a parental therapy program.
Mrs. Kaufman, I think the idea is fantastic.
Great. Okay. Well, I'll go get Ron.
There's not much room here. What would you like to set up?
This'll do.
Now, that's right, Ron. There's a strange man in our bathtub. You see that? That's a camera. We're not going to worry about any of that. We're going to sit right here on the floor just like we always do. Yeah. We just sit here and we'll rock. Ron, where's your nose? You touch your nose, Ron? Not my nose, you little silly raunchy. Raunchy Ron's nose. Let me see Raunchy Ron's nose. Yes, that's terrific. What a good little boy. Yes, what a good boy, Raunchy. That's a duck, huh? Look at this little duck. Look at that duck, Raunchy. Where do you suppose this guy goes? Where would you put this guy? No. Be a put. Yeah, like turn it around and then there it goes. What a good try. That was a real good try, Raunchy. That was great. See this little guy? What is this? It's a dog, huh? See this dog? Where would that go? Where would you stick that dog? No, maybe it goes over here a little bit. Goes right in there. Yeah. It goes twisted around just a little. Yeah, that's terrific, Raunchy. What a good little boy. How come you're so good? See the ball? See the ball? Try to catch it. Catch the ball, Raunchy. Catch the ball, Raunchy. Catch it. See if you can catch it. Catch the ball, Raunchy. Look at the ball, Raunchy. Look at the ball. Look at that ball. Try to catch it. Try to catch it. Catch the ball. That's terrific. That was really good.
He did it. He
really did it. Really good. Yes, that was real good.
Damn right I'm impressed. And the really startling thing, Ron's a happy kid. I'm used to seeing a lot of anger, anxiety in these children.
What about language development? I mean, right now he makes noise, but they're just noises, not words.
Let me talk to Dr. Johnson. He's our head of service. He's done a lot of work in this area.
I've seen the tapes and had several talks with Dr. Clark. We don't feel that your son is ready for language development at this time.
But why? He understands me, and he tries to speak.
That's your interpretation, Mrs. Kaufman, as a layperson.
That's also the conclusion of people who've worked intensively with Ron for over 3 months, Dr. Johnson.
Worked? Yes. By imitating his autistic behavior. I'm afraid we can't agree with that approach. It may well simply reinforce inappropriate behavior patterns.
Doctor, why would you want to judge a child's behavior as inappropriate or bad just because it's different?
What we're doing reaches Ron. He responds.
Susie, Barry, please. We've had a whole series of discussions. I've been outvoted so far.
Maybe if you brought Ron in when he's older.
Thank you, but we've been through that before. We'd like to try to reach Ron now while he's still young. 6 months or a year could make all the difference, and we don't want to take that chance.
Yes,
I see. Of course, it is your child.
That's right. No, wait a minute. That's not quite right. Ron's not an it. He's our son. And that's why we'll do everything in our power to reach him.
There you go. Use both hands. Good boy. Good boy. Okay.
And it'll come. Here it comes. So good bounce, huh? Here it comes. Got it. That was good, Ron. Raunchy Ron, Raunchy Ron, Raunchy Ron. Gonna sit right here on the floor, little Raunchy. You can play with these blocks, see? Mommy will fix you some lunch. And then we can play some ball. You like that, Raunchy? Wanna play some ball? Yeah. You're such a good boy, huh? Yes, that's my good, sweet boy. Raunchy! Baby! You want some juice? Raunchy? You want juice? Yes? Yes. Juice? Juice you want? Oh, Raunchy, baby, you asked for juice, you good boy.
Bond. No, excuse me. Sorry, keep talking.
I see a campaign that links together a
Barry,
sense of place with a sense of trust. What? He did? Babes, I'll be right there.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry, my son just asked for juice. He asked for what? Well, my son, he asked for juice.
And you have to get it for him?
Okay, here's the car. Where does the car go? Figure it out. Where does the car go? There. He did it.
He did it.
He did it. Okay, here's the car. Where does the car go?
Let's try it.
Oh, Bears, he did one thing. That doesn't mean...
Suze, I'm not expecting any miracles. Whatever he does is okay. Let's let him decide.
Okay, right.
Nance?
Oh, of course he can do it. You can do anything you want, can't you? Go ahead. Oh. Well, he tried.
Shoot.
He remembered! He made the connection! It's genius, my baby!
It's an article. I think it's in the bedroom. You stay right there now.
That's you, Raunchy. There you are.
There's hope in my heart when I look in
Okay, here we go. Whoa.
Good, Ron. Very good.
Look at how good your little brother's getting. Where's he going?
Quick.
We've been playing ball.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. He's getting real good, too. Just see him, he can even roll a curve.
Auntie's terrific, aren't you, Ron? Juice?
I'll get it.
Thanks.
Coming up. Well, here I am. Juice? Huh? I don't think he wants that.
What do you want, Ron?
Oh, I see somebody here wants juice.
No, we don't know what he wants. Not juice. You want a cookie?
One cookie coming up.
Raunchy, water.
Hey, water, that was so good.
That's water. It's dark. Oh, my God, it's clearly water.
Water, baby. It's very good.
Water.
Okay, here comes your water, Raunchy.
Down.
Down?
The dad, down.
Raunchy!
Ah. Duck.
A duck, that's right. And where would you put that duck? Yes! Push it. That's right, Raunchy. That was real good. Okay, what is this? A duck! No, listen to this. Where's that?
Horse.
Yes, it's a horse. And where are you going to put that horse, Raunchy? Yes, how come you're such a smart Raunchy? Let's see. This.
Dog.
Yes, that's a doggy. Put him in. Where would you put him? Dog goes right there in his little house. Yes, Raunchy's so good. What a... Oh, Raunchy.
Wow.
Coming up, Raunchy.
Down.
Oh, you want down? Okay,
He's demanding, isn't he?
Oh, you're getting heavy. Okay.
Oh, here you go, Raunchy. Here's your water.
Ball. Okay, Ron, you want to play? Come on, it's my turn.
Okay,
Ball.
Bo.
Here, you can both play. Okay.
Oh, Pop and Roz will be here in the morning. He's usually so laid back and I don't think I've ever heard him so excited before.
What'd he say?
I don't know, some craziness about giving us a Nobel Prize. Ron had reverted quite unexpectedly. No eye contact, no response, nothing. He pulled away from us, back deep into himself. We'd have to start over again. Log, 16th week. Ron as withdrawn as when we began. So we too begin at his beginning, where he was, rocking, spinning with him, letting him know that wherever he is, it's okay with us.
It's my Ronchi. I love you, Ronchi.
I don't understand it. The whole thing is crazy. It is totally insane.
It's my business.
Exactly. So how can you walk out on it?
It's what I want to do, Danny. I want to be with Ron even more than I am now.
I don't understand how a guy can walk out on a growing, successful business.
I've got enough money saved.
Oh, for how long?
Long enough. Enough to find out how long is enough.
You mean it for real?
Yes.
Okay.
No more arguments?
What's the use? I keep arguing with you and I get scared. You begin to sound sensible. That frightens me. Hey, Barry. I hope you're right. You're doing a lot for that kid.
No. I'm not. It's all for me. Really. It's all for me.
Okay.
Log, in limbo. We're taking each day moment by moment, working with Ron as we did before, letting him make the decisions, or not make them, letting him know we're with him.
It's pretty up there.
How long's it been?
Oh, 2.5 weeks, 17 days, approximately.
There's no apparent change with Bob. He's different.
How?
It's more aware.
Maybe he's taking it all in. He knows the way. He just has to decide.
You both talk as if he's a mature adult, ready to make his own way in the world.
Maybe he's testing us. Maybe if we allow him to be where he is, then he'll see that we really accept him.
Ronnie? Some water?
Very good. Nance?
I'm sorry. I just can't stand to see him that way. I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. All we can do is help him. And hope he'll find his way back to us.
When will that be?
When he's ready, kitten.
We'll just have to wait then, won't we?
Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait. Come here, give your daddy a big hug and a kiss.
Susie with Ron, trying to make contact again. The rocking, the spinning, working with him, and waiting, and waiting, and waiting.
That's my nose.
You're back. Yes. Oh, my son, you're back. Oh, you're back. You're back.
Down.
Said he wanted down?
Well, down's where you want to go. Down you go.
It's nice to keep back, Roxy. Come on.
It's all right. It's okay. It's all right.
Oh, come on, Ron. That's good for you. Oh, all right, okay. All right. I'll even give you a head start. Wait, you start here. All right, you got a head start. All right. Babes, mark. You call it.
On your mark.
Right.
Get set. Go!
I'm gonna get you, Rosie. Come on. I'm gonna beat you, Rosie. I'm gonna win. Here I go. Well, you won. That's 10 cents I owe you.
Hi, my name's Ron. We're going to go to the zoo. Want to come with us?
Well, he doesn't talk, little boy.
Oh, why not?
Well, he can't, because he wasn't born perfect, like you.